Hello, my name's Zachary. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a meal. It's going to be stuffed vegetables, specifically bell peppers and tomatoes, with chicken on top of quinoa, with lemon on top of it, cauliflower, and sweet potato. So the ingredients needed are lemons, bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, normal onion, red onion, sweet potato, celery hearts, cauliflower, spice for the chicken of your choice, and sea salt and pepper, organic olive or avocado oil, quinoa, and water. Parsley, a meat of your choice, and cheese. Most of the ingredients shown are organic, including the cheese, quinoa, avocado oil, and chicken. The only non-organic ingredients are the chicken seasoning, salt, and pepper. The benefits of eating mostly organic is minimize exposure to toxic and persistent chemicals on the farm and in the products sold. They are also rich in nutrients such as vitamin C, iron, magnesium, and phosphorus, with less exposure to nitrates and pesticide residues. Now to move on to prep. To empty the cavity, you must first cut a square at the top of the veggie. Then by using a spoon, scrape out the inside of the square you cut, making the vegetable hollow. This is what the cavity should look like once you've emptied out all of the insides. Next, begin chopping the veggies, starting with celery. Start by cutting the ends off, and then cutting it into fourths. So, that. Like that. And then you're just gonna chop these all the way down. Just like that. Now you're gonna chop up your onions. Dice up your onions just like this. So when you're trying to chop your garlic, what I like to do is kind of crush it. And then that will get a lot of the skin off of it. So you'll get more of the actual garlic flavor. And then you're just gonna mince that up. And then you can take off the skin too. Just like that. And then we have the parsley, red onion, white onion, celery, and now mixed garlic. And then we're gonna saute all of this together. So you're gonna take your avocado oil and put your stove on the large burner on medium low, and you're gonna give a generous amount of avocado oil and then let that heat up. Alright, as that's sauteing, you're gonna wanna put salt and pepper on it, and then just cook it till it's a little wilted, and then stir every few minutes. Alright, so to season your chicken breasts, you're going to want to have them dried off, and then try to cut off as much of the fat as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, just get most of it off. Okay, you can cut it there. Alright, so you're going to put salt and pepper on it to season after you get all the fat off of it. And then you can put seasoning of your choice. I'm using the Dash salt-free chicken seasoning. It's good. And then you're going to just do that on both sides. Now to cook the chicken breast, you're going to use avocado oil and give a generous amount on the pan. And then you're just going to lay these down like so, and let that cook for about 8 minutes. Now while the chicken's cooking, you're gonna want to preheat the oven to about 360. Alright, and then set your other oven to 425. You're gonna start by cutting off the two ends and then kind of skinning it. And then you can cut like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all your skin off of it, just a good bit of it. Its character. Alright, and the next step is you're gonna cube your sweet potato. So like that. Alright, to season the sides, we're gonna do salt and pepper on both the cauliflower and sweet potato. Do a generous amount. And then we're gonna spray avocado oil on the sweet potato and mix that up. Alright, so whenever you're done cooking your chicken, you're gonna let it rest. So I'm putting it on a cutting board so it can rest, and then I can cut it up and use it for the stuffing of the tomatoes and the bell peppers.
Zach, do you need this lemon?
No. Oh, I'm making a cooking video. Do y'all need the kitchen? Now saute the veggie mix and the chicken together after putting the lemon on it. Just a little bit more, just to get the flavors all nice and incorporated. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna start on the quinoa, and I'm just using microwavable quinoa. It doesn't really matter how you cook it. So now you're gonna get your quinoa, sharp cheddar, and chicken, and you're gonna stuff the veggies. When you're stuffing it, you're just gonna grab a spoon, start with a layer of quinoa at the bottom, just like so. And then you're gonna then do a layer of chicken. Make sure you get the veggies too whenever you're doing the chicken. So those add a lot of flavor. And then cheese. And then just repeat that, and then do the rest for all of them too. Now spray your pan with a generous amount of avocado oil and just set your veggies in like that. It's okay if it gets a little bit messy, but just like so. And then for added stability when cooking, you can put some toothpicks in it to make sure it holds its shape. So to cook the sides, we're gonna put the sweet potatoes in after you mix them for about 20 to 25 minutes, just until they're done. All right, now put the stuffed veggies in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Make sure to stir the veggies halfway done when they're cooking. All right, now take the stuffed veggies out of the oven. And then they should look like this. And then let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, now get the sides out of the oven. And then, you know they're done whenever you get, a nice browning on the cauliflower, and then the sweet potatoes are just done to how you like it. Now it's time to plate. All right, to plate, we're gonna first start by getting one of the stuffed veggies on the plate, then getting a little bit of quinoa on the side, just like that. And then some chicken on the quinoa. Squeeze the lemon on top. And then get the veggie sides. All right.
Jesus Christ, Zach, I'm so fucking hungry.